Hey, what's up, guys? Furious Fox here. I'm bringing you 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is an open-world, voxel-based sandbox game. It's a mixture of first-person shooter, survival horror, tower defense, and role-playing game elements. I'm going to be starting this Let's Play. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I'm playing on all the default settings. So I've got the craft timer and loot timer set to normal as well. And also to show you, I'm playing on the medium difficulty setting just to get things started. I'm going to be playing with a 40-minute, 24-hour cycle. Drop everything on death, nothing on quit, obviously, so I can continue the series, or else that'd be really difficult. That's more for servers. And then everything else is just set to default. Alright, I'll see you guys in the game. Alright, guys, we're in the game. It is day one, and it's time to survive. My frame rate's doing something funky right now. I'm hoping it'll just level out as we play along here. So like I said, I am playing with the craft timers. Some people don't like to play with them. I think that it's something that the fun pimps are trying to implement. The least we can do is test it out. It makes it a little bit harder. You got to kind of watch your back. I know I got a zombie coming from the left through my sonar, or my advanced radar that you somehow get. Alright, let's see where we're going here. I think I'm actually going to head back up here. I'm going to start heading along the road. Get a weapon going real quick. I like to get a few of these. About 5 to start for me. Leave me alone for a second, zombie. I know you're walking. And get that crafting. In the meantime, I'm going to pick up some rocks. And the third element I'm going to need to get myself started is going to be a stick. At least one stick, but a few sticks would be good. But actually, one stick is just going to be perfectly fine for my purposes. So we're getting rolling here. The frame rate was working for me perfectly earlier. It is not quite there yet. But it's getting there, guys. I apologize for that. I promise I'll have this all sorted out as soon as possible. Now, these yellow flowers are also something I'm going to want to pick up. You can make I think it's called yellow something or other tea. I forgot the name, excuse me. Golden brew tea, I think is the name. The other thing is I'm going to want feathers for the crossbow bolts. So I'm definitely going to be looking for those. Next, I want to get these rocks rolling. So I'll get those rolling right away. Keep heading towards where I kind of want to end up. I'd really like to kind of build in the desert. If you guys got a better suggestion for me, let me know. I think I'm actually what I'm going to do is find a nice flat area. Right here looks pretty good, right next to where it says scenic overlook, right next to the K. So right now that is northeast of my, well, east-northeast of my position if you want to be as accurate as you possibly can. I am going to try and grab some of this old wood before I leave here. A lot of people, they don't really like the crafting timers. They think it ruins the game or it makes it too boring. I think it's just one more thing you kind of got to manage. If you could just build everything on the spot, it makes it too easy for me. And one of these in there really quick. Oh, great. I was going to say, if it came up on me that fast, it must be a dog. That is problematic, but I will handle it. The dogs aren't as glitchy as they used to be, which is good, because until I get this frame rate perfectly sorted out, I'm going to need all the help I can get. Come on, doggy. Smash him in the face until he dies. Almost killed me. As long as no other dogs come, I am fine. So we got that made. Put that one in the wrong slot. Move that over and craft that up really quick. Pick up some more rocks in the meantime. There we go. What do we got here? Oh gosh. Pick that back up. Knock down a couple trees really fast. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with my frame rate. If anyone has some suggestions, let me know. I'm definitely going to try and sort that out as soon as possible. I'm going to knock out 2 of these trees. I am on sort of a schedule here. I got about 10-15 minutes till nighttime. The other thing that this zone is good for, I don't know if they intended it to be, is blueberries. For some reason, blueberries like to grow in this zone. But I'm going to take all the help I can get for now. I'll even take some of this concrete. I'll probably end up throwing it. Could use that bunny. I guess I don't really want the bunny right now. Gonna go ahead and keep cruising here. I do kind of want to check out these houses. The way I like to start out is I don't like to go for the houses. I like to go ahead and freaking me out. I like to go ahead and loot what I can on the side of the road, and then what I'll do is I'll go into the forest and I'll make a base. I'll get a mine. I'll get well prepared, and then I'll head into the urban areas or the regular houses. Alright, I'm out of stamina. What am I doing on water? Just looks like 2 bottles of water. I'm not going to use that quite just yet. I'm not too pressed for time. I do want to head more north right now. Alright, I'm all good. As long as there's no zombie dogs, that's fine. Alright, there's that green area I was looking for. I want some of the fresh wood. I don't want any of this burnt up wood. I've already got enough of that. I'm going to use that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Just got to keep that crafting going. I am going to kind of be in the woods a little bit earlier than I'd like to, so I'm going to head towards the road right now. See if I can get some more food, hopefully some more water too. I definitely want as much scrap metal as I can get as well. Come here. Come here, you. I do run into the town sometimes during the earlier days, the first week or so, but usually it's just on a supply run. I don't like to survive up in the attic of some house. Well, that's perfectly fine. I don't have anything against people who do it that way. It's just not something I enjoy doing personally. Okay, so we got that 3 scrap metal. That gives us 4. I can go straight to a spiked club, which I believe I am going to do. So let's get this burnt wood crafting. You know what? I'm going to keep half of that as forge fuel. I think burnt wood is actually great for the forge. Drink up just one of these waters. Get some extra, as I like to call it, just forge fuel. These trees are really nothing good for anything but sticks and forge fuel. Come on, baby. There we go. And I never hit, oh, because I guess I touched it so it didn't finish crafting, but no big deal. Keep on moving here. This frame rate is horrendous. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm definitely looking into it. Do some zombie looting. I got some completely useless femur bones. I don't like the bone shift. Maybe it's useful. It's not something I've really used a lot of. Passing the church here. I suppose I really didn't want to build that close to the church. I suppose, well, I don't want to build too close to the river either, because if you give them a good place, like the side of the river is a great place for them to dig into. They'll dig holes regardless, but the holes they'll dig into the side of the river are they're just massive. So I don't need to be dealing with funneling zombies. So in order to kind of keep that away, I'm going to build in an open flat area, or an area next to a hill. I don't really want to be next to this church, although I can go through and loot it really quick. Take these guys out. What's up, buddy? Alright. They're all around me. Phew! And that is how you speed loot a car. Just go ahead and run right in here. I should block this off really quick, but what can I say? I'm a risk taker. I just want to get as much supplies as I can. This church is a really easy place to grab supplies. Any second now, they're going to be right behind me if they ever figure their way in here. Zombie pathing is better. I think lighting overall is better. It needs some work though. But it is better in my opinion. Oh great. Right as I try to leave. Whew. Moved right by him. So where am I going to go here? Give me a sec, zombies. I'm thinking. I do kind of like that flat area, but it's off in the middle of nowhere. Some yellow flowers here. I'll take those. Get some of that golden brew tea. And another rock, and another rock. You know, well, I'm thinking right here. Near, kind of between Spillway Lake and this other pond or little reservoir area, whatever you want to call it. And it looks, the reason why I'm saying right here is that it's surrounded by hills, which is not really my favorite, but I don't care if the zombies destroy the hills. I don't want them going below the ground level that I'm building at. That just bothers me. So it's starting to get later. What I need to do is cut down some trees. Go ahead and rock this out. The tree, chopping down trees is a little glitchy now. It's okay though. Trying to let that stamina recharge. I don't want to drink my water while I'm so low. Got one more. That's not really anything to be excited about. I guess in the daytime I'll probably head to Coronado or possibly at Dyersville. And I'll try to get some more water primarily. I can always, the good thing about where I'm building is I'm next to two lakes, so that it's going to be easy to get a small amount of sand. I like to get most of my sand for the desert. I don't like to dig out the lakes, but I can dig out enough to get me plenty of water to keep me going. I'm probably going to be going for some kind of a castle or a mega build castle, if you will. So that should be pretty cool. While I'm doing this, you know, I'm not really thinking very well here. I should definitely get some sticks going. I only have so long until nighttime. Alright, so this is going to be, this looks like my starting area. I like it. It's nice and simple. Closed in, the zombies are going to be up on hills when they're around me. They should be easy targets. Although when they are going up, since they haven't completely finished smoothing out the terrain, they do kind of bounce up and down when they go up and down these bumps, but I'm sure that'll be fixed shortly. So let's get a little area going. We have a short while until nighttime. Big fat tree here. And I'm cutting it down with a stick tied to a sharp rock, so I guess it would take quite a while. Okay, that's plenty. Start crafting those sticks right away. What I want is a spiked club, and then I'm gonna build another one of these sharp stone axes. The spiked club will help me take them out, and it should one-shot them all, as long as my stamina is full. There we go. And then I'll have a fresh stone axe. So I'll go, well, I'm not quite ready to throw that one away yet. Let's just leave it where it's at. Okay, that guy sounds close. Never mind, he's just chilling over there. Let's go ahead and get that club going. I didn't find as much scrap metal as I would have liked to have found. I'll have to go out tomorrow. My objectives are going to be water and scrap metal. Alright, Mr. Zombie. I see ya. Yep, good night. There's quite a few zombies kind of lingering in this area. Not a big deal, though. We're running short on time. I want to start building. I'm going to start out with just a very basic square structure. It's going to be like a little fort or tower. And that'll be how I'm going to start out. Let's do these trunks and get those rolling. I really should have made a new stone axe while I work on that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Thank you for all that, but right now I have a higher priority. These guys are just, if you don't have a decent weapon or your stamina's low, these guys are ridiculous. I despise the fat zombies. I really hope they add some kind of effect where like you shoot them in the head with a crossbow or a gun and their head explodes. Which would be especially useful, like one shot. You already get one shot, one kill on the fat zombies if you shoot them in the head. And we'll get that rolling. That's just going to throw that one out. And what I would do is kind of start crafting the rest of that stone down. But I do need more wooden planks. So I'm going to start rocking that out. There's quite a few of them around right now, but once I get my structure built, I'll be just clearing this place out every day. It should be pretty tame. What I might end up doing while I'm getting the frame rate fixed after this episode is clearing a lot of these trees out, so I have a nice area. Probably gonna go, I'm thinking 11 by 11 structure. There we go. How much we got? 20? That is plenty. It is getting starting to get pretty late. So if it's gonna be 11, I want it to be in the middle of this area. I'm thinking right. Let's try right here. If it's not in the middle, I can always fix it. This is just going to be the preliminary. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I would have 11, but I ran out. I can count. What do you know? Starting to run a little short on wood here. I really only need a 2 high. I'd prefer to have it 3 high by the first night. The other thing I want is some chests going. I really wish I found more metal. I would start my forging. I'm going to put a little easy way to get in and out for tonight, just temporary. I haven't really figured out a really good way to do the entrance, and the exit's no problem, but the entrance is something I've kind of struggled with. At least getting an aesthetically pleasing interest is something that's been sort of difficult for me to achieve. Aye. Okay, we don't need this. Take those. Start crafting these down. And then we're going to take out the birch tree. Well, I'm going to save the birch trees. I'm going to leave that a mystery for now. I'll let you guys know why I'm saving the birch wood. I'm sure if you've played this game enough, you'll figure it out easy. Easy peasy. Unlike this tree. Get a little stamina. No problem. Yeah, like I said, I gotta apologize. I don't know what's up with it. This is the only game that gives me frame rate trouble now, and it's in alpha, so that makes sense that it's gonna have its issues. It's not optimized. It's telling me I'm recording at very high frames right now, and I'm playing at 60 frames per second, but for some reason I'm still getting a stutter. So like I said, not much I can do about it just now. I know a lot of people are having trouble. Some ways other people fixed it were to turn off the lighting effects and stuff like that. I may end up doing that just to get you guys higher quality videos. Alright, I'm liking this. Let's go ahead and take this stone, craft this one. Should be just focusing on crafting wood, but I'm trying to craft those rocks so I can get them, kind of micromanage my inventory. I will do a lot of crafting off screen. If you want me to turn the crafting timers off and the loot timers off, I will. I haven't seen anyone else play with them, and I really think that the Fun Pimps are doing something good here, trying to add a new dimension to the game. I only got, whoop, there's some more. Those are the burnt ones, that's why. So we'll get some more, while we're building, we'll just put some more logs to get going. And the other thing I'm going to want before nightfall, well, I do want this 3 high. Let's get this stupid tree out of the way. Because I'm going to want an easy way into my base that the zombies can't use. So I am going to utilize the steps to get in. Just like, here, I'll show you. Because I am just terrible at explaining things. So I'm going to put it right out front here. Start it a little ways. Well, I'll put it here for now, but I am going to reinforce the side of my base with stone, and then eventually reinforce concrete. So that'll work for now. And you can see how it's a lot more. Oh, wow, I am really close to nighttime, guys. I need to finish this up. I want to put my bed in here just in case I do die. Which it's not always a good idea to put your bed where you're probably most likely to die at, but I don't follow the rules. What can I say? So in the meantime, let's take these, take this out, and get. Oh man, I don't have enough. That's okay. I'm just gonna have to be extra careful. So I apologize if this is a little boring after there's nighttime. They're gonna be coming at me really fast. That is why I want to be ready right away. So I'm sensed right now, which makes sense. I got all kinds of food on me. I've been making all kinds of noise. Of course I'm going to be sensed. Okay, let's keep moving. Extra torch. I can use these to break down some scrap metal. And then what did I want? I want a ladder. So let's go ahead and get a ladder going. Come here, you. Let's make 6 of them. It's going to take 30 seconds, but it'll be well worth it. And in the meantime, I got lots of rocks. Something a crackhead would say. Or somebody who deals crack. I got lots of rocks, bro. Yes, I do. We're right by where my entrance is. So as you can see, within one night, 1 day's time, I did have to spend some time on it. You could do it any way you want. You could use some of the existing structures and just live on a roof or in an attic, break out the stairs. But I can get something going pretty quick, and I like to survive by my own will. Let's break these. Oops, nope. break that down quick. And then I need a couple more pieces of wood. I think I am gonna put a wood floor in. I'm gonna wait on the floor, and I'm gonna do a redwood floor just to make it look nice and pretty. But right now, I'm just gonna get a forge going. That's not a forge. There it is. And now I'm gonna kind of do some perimeter checks. Now that I've got a way out of my base and a way into it, they haven't even noticed me. And I'm unsensed right now, so I'm just gonna relax. I'm not always gonna record boring night stuff like this. Just in the meantime. I am starving to death though, and I'm gonna have to eat, so that might attract the zombies. There is my forge. Beautiful. I'm not gonna place that just yet. I don't really have enough metal to do anything with it. What I did want to do, however, is get the last two going to fill this in really quick. And now I'm gonna start clearing this grass to get the plant fibers and have a nice clean area where I can live. Relatively clean anyway. So let's go ahead and start doing that. But Furious Fox, you're gonna attract a whole bunch of zombies. I don't care at this point. I have a relatively safe house. I can survive until daytime. If you guys want me to show you every minute so you know I'm not cheating or anything, I'm perfectly fine with that. But I can cut out a lot of stuff. Again, for the 100th time, I'm gonna apologize for the frame rate. I'm not sure what happened. I had everything set, and I even did some practice ones a couple days ago, and the frame rate was perfect. And now it just doesn't want to cooperate with me. So I will be taking care of that as soon as possible. Okay, I have no stamina left. You can see I'm punching grass in here, and they're not even zombies. They're absolutely retarded. I am making a little. Let's see if I. Yeah, I'm making just punching grass is a small amount of noise. How many ladders? I got 4 ladders. You know what? I should be, of course, crafting right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and craft this into something I can utilize. The sticks. I'm gonna make a bunch of ladders. I can start digging down right now. If I get lucky, I might land right on top of an iron vein, and then it'll really kind of jet set my let's play here. It'll jet set season 1. Am I even using that term correctly? Probably not. Feel free to give me shit for that. Or if you think my video sucks, go ahead, tell me my video sucks. Furious Fox, your video fucking sucks. I can hack it, that's fine. Alright, alright. Nice and easy, come on. No stamina. Starting to get it clear. Take these 30 sticks, and let's queue up a bunch of ladders. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, plus my 4 is 19. Let's do 1 extra. It's going to take a minute and a half. A lot of people, again, think that's ridiculous, but I mean, I'm crafting ladders while I'm clearing my grass, so I mean, I'm still doing more. They say the game's headed more towards realism, but by no means is it actually real, you know, or close to a real, close to actual life. Because in actual life, it would take me forever to make ladders. I would need a whole bunch of more materials. I couldn't just grab some sticks and start making ladders or start chopping down trees with a primitive stone axe that I made in like half a day. You'd be lucky to make the stone axe in 1 day. Oh man, these ladders. Okay, good. I was chopping the bottom one too. You know what I forgot to do is eat. What do I got for food? I could eat blueberries, but I'm gonna start getting rid of this chili. I'll probably find a whole bunch more of it. What I'm going to be going for is probably blueberry pies. Blueberry pies, venison stew, stuff like that, as long as there's deer in the area. Looks like water is going to be a huge issue. Not a problem. I'm close to 2 places where I can get it easily. Looks like I attracted a zombie. I know, that's just me being anal. I wanted my ladder in the middle. Let's handle these guys. The other thing about this setup is I can just let them walk up here and smash them in the face. Now they're all going ape shit. I don't know what the hell they're doing. As soon as I'm no longer sensed, you can just, and a lot of people go up to attics. You don't need an attic. You could start your building. I got my first cabin in the woods going right here. What I'd love to see is silencers on guns. That would be awesome. But I'll get the crossbow going. In fact, I'll get a crossbow going right now. He's making noises, but he's not attacking me. And if he starts attacking me, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna bash him in the face. And there's your crossbow. 20 seconds. Not a problem. They're just oblivious to me. Look at them running around. I could go out there and kill them all quietly, and they will not bother me. I won't even have to listen to them all night. But if you're loud about it, you're just going to keep attracting more and more. Not something that you want to do. Okay, so start crafting the stone. I'm going to need feathers. We're going to need one more stick, but I'll get 20 for now. There's a little bit of metal there. Got a lot of rocks. Okay. I know, stop crafting rocks. What I'll do is start crafting these arrows. Oh, I forgot, I'm gonna need more than that. That gives me 8. There's 18, and there's 15. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of small rocks at some point. Until I start getting a steady supply of iron, I'm gonna need a lot of small rocks, not just for the arrows, but for my primitive axes that I'm gonna be using for digging. And, well, I'm gonna dig, but I don't really want to dig. I think I can find enough scrap iron to make a pickaxe right off the bat, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's start crafting some of this stone. I've got so much of it. And then where's my, okay. Oh, you know what? That was my fault, guys. Let's go ahead and actually make those bolts. That's what I was doing in the first place. I know, short attention span. ADD, it's a pandemic. Oh gosh, I didn't even put this on right. Maybe I'll just make this too wide. And then I'll probably have a doorway or something going in here. Yeah, and I also need a chest and all that stuff. I'll get all that rocked out. I'm not really a big fan of putting a chest down right away. I like to micromanage my inventory until I get deep enough or high enough in the air where I know I can go through my chest without bothering the zombies. The other thing about loot timers is if it's my own chest, I'm not going to have a loot timer anymore. If I've already opened it, I'm not going to have a loot timer anymore. Some stuff takes a while to craft. Most stuff is really fast, and the other thing is I can be working while I'm crafting, which to me is a lot more realistic. I actually like that. I actually have to sort of strategize. Oh man, I missed. He's running in slow motion. This guy. Did they slow down zombies or what? Oop, scared me. I fell. Oh. Alright, now we attracted some attention here. I was going to end the episode, but I'm going to go ahead and smash these guys in the face. Yep, bring it. Uh-huh. Easy peasy. Not nearly as bad as it used to be, guys. And by doing this, I mean, usually what I'll... Oh, God, a dog. That's problematic. Alright, screwed my thing up here. And I'm running out of stamina, so this is sort of causing an issue. Not going to be a problem though. Where's that dog at? Stop it. Hey, you. Stop doing that. I worked long and hard for this. I don't need any silly zombies. I'll actually put up, what I'm going to do is do some trunk tips, and I'm going to put them all up around here. And that's going to solve all my problems. Yep, that's right. Attack her. Good job. Your reward is an arrow to the face. And you can have one as well. Alright, let's take a peek around. Nothing in the hills. Everybody's, or not, I'm sorry, not everybody, and I understand that everybody's looking for something different in the game. But a lot of people were complaining about the new mechanics of the game. And there you have it. I killed like 10 zombies. And I've got the rest of the night to mine, to do whatever I need to do. That just solves, it's just awesome. Throw that up there. Get my stairs fixed up. And I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, bear with me. I'm going to get these frame rates fixed. I'm going to hopefully be bringing you the best 7 Days to Die series out there. This ladder's doing a little jiggle. It's twerking a little bit. Actually, not really twerking. In order for it to twerk, it would have to have an ass, and it had to be sticking that ass as high in the air and bouncing it as it could. Bouncing it as hard as it could. I think that's just a light, though. That's trippy. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Furious Fox. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope to hear from you guys. Peace, man.